Here we go. Shana, my co-host of the Limelight podcast, is here. My name is George. I've been doing this for a little over 2 years now. We are here. We are here to talk about everything related to When We Were Young, the festival that just was announced yesterday. Shana, I think I can hear you, right?
I don't know.
Yes, I can.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, perfectly.
There's a delay on the video, though, on my part.
Oh, yeah. So, like, when you watch it, like, on Twitch, like, it's, I think, like, maybe 5 to 10 seconds delayed. I'm not sure. But we got a lot of people in the chat right now. Audio Diction here. What's up, Brandon? Thick Daddy. What's up, dude? Maria. Chris. So-and-so. High Grave Gaming. Vaughn's here. There's a lot of people here, dude. We're going to, like, really dissect into this whole festival and just get the skeptics, get everything that we want to know about it. And Shana, you're the professional on this end. So you have worked how long in this music industry? Over a decade?
Professionally since I was 20. I'm going to be 30 next month. But even before that, I was doing stuff for like my local scene since I was 15 or 16.
Hell fucking yeah. See, I'm just a musician. I just play shows and hang out with people and go to the local diner. That's about it.
Yeah. Well, I've done everything because I didn't know what I wanted to do.
So what's your title for the job that you work for currently?
I work in finance and accounting, so it doesn't sound fun, but I do know how much all of your favorite artists are paid. But I'm an accounting manager for an East Coast something or other, because I'm not telling anyone where I work.
Nah, don't do that. It's like telling people where you live.
What?
It's like telling people where you live. Like, you don't want to tell people where you live, like, specifically.
Well, if I talk about Philadelphia shows, you're going to know I live near Philadelphia.
Yeah, that's definitely different. For sure. I mean, like, your hometown.
And then I used to be also a project controller, which is a different type of accounting. One's more finance, one's more accounting. But they're all... for the project controller, I specifically worked in festivals, which is why I'm like, guys, shut the fuck up.
That's what I'm saying. And you were controlling so much to, like, not go on my TikTok and, like, comment on every single person who is, like, just, like, making up stuff or, like, act like they know what they're talking about, which, like...
And, like, that's the thing.
Anybody can be right at this point, you were saying earlier.
It's not like what people are saying... It's not like what people are saying is wrong.
Correct.
But it's just, like, there's no... They have nothing behind it to say why they're saying it.
Well, I don't blame anybody being skeptical for this festival. And I'm pretty sure everybody that's watching this and will be commenting can, like, agree. Like, this is a massive lineup that is, like, has been our dream lineup since, God, we were kids, dude. Like, everybody's on this fucking lineup right now. So
it's what we always wanted Warped for to be.
Well, this festival can afford it. I don't think Warped could invest or, you know, pay for all these bands, because honestly, there's a lot of top tier bands here, and we're definitely gonna be going over that, like, for sure.
In the TikTok live, there was a couple people who mentioned, like, sponsors and stuff, and I never even thought about it. I'm like, oh shit, like, there are no sponsors on that poster. Like, who's funding this? Like, I'm sorry, it's not just Live Nation. Like, like Rockstar Energy, Monster, Vans, like Journeys. Where are we? One of them, all of them have to be involved in this.
Yeah, seriously. You can see my screen still, right, Shana? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay, you just like the screen that, like, I'm sharing to you, or did that go away from Skype?
Oh, that went away.
Okay, so I'll pull that up right now. Here we go. Start sharing. I wonder why. You know why? Because we got out of the conversation when you froze, and then I contacted you back. That's why. So we're gonna go right from this intro scene that everybody sees, and we're gonna go straight to the lineup. This is gonna be the first topic of conversation. We have a lot of things to go through. We have a lot of things to dissect, and I have proof that there might actually be a second date added when pre-sales go. So
Can
let's
I
get this
address
started.
the one question just because it has nothing to do with the festival?
Oh, 100%.
So All Time Low is canceled because of those allegations that you saw a while ago. So All Time Low did comment about it, And it was the worst apology I've ever seen. It was probably worse than Front Porch Step.
Yeah, it's
Um,
kind of really
and we
ignorant.
know how shitty that was. But All Time Low is now also big enough that it might get pushed under the rug, like what like Ronnie Radke did and what like Ali Sykes has done. And so like, it's sad, but you do get to a certain level of fame and people are like, it's okay. But like, yeah, I mean, 80, 90 women came forward that Jack Barricat had done something, some with underage girls. Like, yeah, All Time Low is canceled. Like, I don't need any more proof. This is the court of public opinion. Um, it's really, really hard for women to come forward. Most women don't want to lie.
Correct.
Most people are not chasing.
No.
And like that's really where it stands. All Time Low is canceled because we believe victims. And that's it.
That's it. And that's all you have to go for. And that's why they're not on this lineup, and they don't deserve to be on this lineup, and they never will be. So that's the answer to
Also,
that.
the username isn't great. Like Chris D'Elia is also an awful person. So
Is that who commented? Oh, Jesus
no, it's Chris
Christ.
D'Elia's creepy uncle, and I'm like, Chris D'Elia is awful too. Oh yeah, it was that many. It was wild. It was crazy. Oh, I mean, I could believe it. I've heard stuff about All Time Low prior. They have, underage girls throw bras on stage and never was like, you know
Ugh.
what? We're like 30 something. We should stop that now.
Seriously.
So,
And the people who are throwing those bras on stage are definitely like under the age of 18, like 100%. I would
yeah,
say like some of them, if not more than any, which is like kind of creepy in my
yeah,
opinion.
and
But
they're only 4 years older than me. Like when I was 16, it was okay, I guess.
yeah, but then you look back at it now and you're like, oh, what was I doing? Like, what the
Yeah.
fuck? Like, it's so weird. Thank you for the subscription, Hive Grave Gaming. There's a lot of people in this chat, so let's get right into it. All Time Low is canceled. They deserve it. So there's no sponsors on their website either. They have a link at the bottom of the website for sponsorship inquiries, and that's the same thing with press too. Because Shana found a link, and like we submitted Limelight Podcast to be pressed there. So they don't even have press. They have no press, no sponsors.
That's normal though.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay, cool. You know
The
more than
press
I do.
thing is normal.
So we're gonna go right into this first screen, which is this beautiful lineup of a tour for when we were young. This is honestly the greatest thing I've ever seen. What do you even know, George? I know nothing. Stop yelling at me, fake daddy. Stop yelling at me. I know nothing. This is why Shana's here.
Someone said sure funding has to be public information. I don't know if it has to be. If they're sponsors, they would want, everything on. They would want it on the tour poster. I mean, I don't know how you could fit sponsors on this tour poster. This tour poster was found at the bottom barrel of a Hot Topic. So,
Dude, seriously, it kind of was. So like basically, like if I go to my messages where I want to start pulling up some like information stuff, like it literally looks. This is their 2017 festival flyer, so it's almost the same
I
as
actually
what they
like
pushed
this
out.
one way better.
I don't know. I mean, like AFI's on here, Descendants, Taking Back Sunday, Case the Elephant. This was back in 2017, which I had no idea this was an actual festival. So for people who are saying like, "Oh, I've never heard of this festival," like when we were young, have they done this before? They have done it before, and this is the
Yeah,
one.
I didn't
This
know
is the
this
one
either.
tour poster that I see. But this lineup in general is just absolutely incredible. Oh my god!
You know, more. I saw someone said Morrissey. LOL. You know, Morrissey never played. I'm sure he didn't.
Probably not.
That's a guy who just cancels to cancel.
Yeah, seriously. This lineup is absolutely incredible, and like the first thing I thought about is like I definitely looked at this flyer for I want to say like an hour, just like thinking like how this is all gonna work out. 3 stages, 12 hours. And then I think about like, where's Good Charlotte? Where's Simple Plan? Where's Sum 41? Like, you think they would be on this tour or this festival?
Yeah, but I mean, there are people who aren't going to be available. Like, not at Fall Out Boy's not on here. They're my favorite band. Like, I'm angry. I was like, this would have like if My Chemical Romance drops, we could just replace it with Fall Out Boy. I'll still go.
Oh yeah, seriously. So Audio Addiction said, I'm just curious that there is no refund policy on the tickets. It just makes it seem pretty sketchy as a showgoer, especially with COVID. So I'm going to go back to the main screen right now, and I'm going to go back up to Live Nation because I have something that Live Nation has on their website that explains what
Oh,
we're
you
doing.
actually don't want to look on Live Nation. It's sold by Frontgate Tickets.
Okay, so what's the difference between Live Nation and Frontgate tickets?
So Live Nation is its own entity.
Okay.
Live Nation is a concert promoter. They got together. They bought out Ticketmaster back in 2012 or 13.
Okay.
So if you are a Live Nation venue, most likely your platform is going to be Ticketmaster. Now, there are venues that use Ticketmaster that aren't a Live Nation venue. There's a venue, it's called Big Live. It's in Boston. They use Ticketmaster, but they are not a Live Nation venue. So Ticketmaster is the ticketing company. Frontgate is a ticketing company. TicketWeb is a ticketing company.
Okay.
Live Nation is the promoter. So it's a similar refund plan. You can show this. Like, it's very similar to Frontgate's anyway.
Okay.
Basically, every show you have ever attended, without you knowing or not, you agree to that non-refundable event. It has only been since COVID that these promoters are more likely to give you that refund. If it was 2019 and you emailed the box office or called the box office and said, hey, like, I'm sick, I can't go to this tour, they would have been like, SOL, go F yourself. They really would have probably said that.
Seriously.
Now if you call them and you go, I have COVID, they don't want you in your venue.
Oh no, absolutely not. And they have not mentioned anything with COVID protocol, mask mandates, vaccine requirements. Nothing of that factor yet.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. That's, yeah.
But
They
I wonder
really
if they can use the
should.
excuse of being outside.
They could. I mean, it's Vegas. Who knows?
Yeah, that is true. Every state's different.
Someone said Frontgate also did Aftershock. It doesn't. Who cares? Frontgate is a ticketing company. Frontgate did nothing. Frontgate supplied the tickets, for whoever put on that festival. So I don't know if Aftershock is owned by like Insomniac or Live Nation. I forget who owns Coachella, but like those people, Frontgate did not do Aftershock.
Correct.
So,
correct.
Live Nation did Astroworld. That is correct.
Yeah, and the also problematic thing with that is like people are trying to boycott this because of the whole Astroworld thing, and we still need to like conversate about it. We still need to talk about it. We shouldn't let this like go under, the wraps, and like we should still keep it, make it relevant on social media. Like we gotta keep that as a society and fans of music to keep conversating about it. Unfortunately, however, like you were telling me, Shana, like Live Nation also owns a lot of venues.
Yeah.
I believe. So it's like, I mean, like you can't really get rid of Live Nation. Like this is what they're going to continue to do. Like I don't know.
There are some cities where you can't find a Live Nation venue. I shouldn't have said like every venue's Live Nation.
No, that's not what I meant. But I meant like it's just a general fact. Like they do own a lot of venues.
Yeah, it's Live Nation and AEG.
Okay.
Yeah, like that. I think AEG does Coachella. But
So
it's really gonna bother me that I can't remember this. But with Live Nation, because I've been seeing so much, and this is the only thing that's irritating me, is like, how dare we support Live Nation? It's like, how dare you go to a show? And that's basically what you're saying. Like, you can't compare Live Nation to Astroworld.
Jesus Christ.
Astroworld sucked. Like,
it did suck.
What?
No, it sucked big time. Like, it was really bad. Even Apple was streaming it and everything, and the kids trying to get the attention of camera people to like say, hey, like we need help, was absolutely atrocious.
But like, disgusting. Yeah, Astroworld was an absolute tragedy. Live Nation could have done more. I am not going to say that they shouldn't have. Point is, Travis Scott is a terrible human being who ignored a lot of things. He has been arrested for inciting a riot at, what was it? Not Bonnaroo, the one in Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
He was arrested. Their fans are awful. Like, they're 15, 16-year-old kids that have absolutely zero respect, have no understanding of, like, being in a crowd. And Travis Scott is cool with it. Mm-hmm. That's why Astroworld was as terrible as it was. our community is just not like that. First of all, we're older. No one's, I mean, there's going to be crowd pushing. Like, that's just going to happen.
Right, exactly.
But, like...
mosh pits open up and stuff. I mean, like, sometimes it's inevitable to go to concerts where, like a person or two gets hurt. You know what I mean? Like, especially in a mosh pit when everybody's being aggressive. Like how many fucking wall of deaths have you seen where it's like one person at least breaks a rib, or someone's crowd surfing and they go over the barrier and they get dropped right on their side? Like, I have friends that have stories like that. So
yeah,
injury is inevitable at concerts.
I had to go to the medic during Bamboozle when A Day to Remember was on.
For what? Was it like heat?
Huh?
Like, was it about like, or were you having like a lot of like, were you just hot? Like, were you in the pit? Like,
so I am 5 foot, for anyone who doesn't know. I am tiny. I cannot help crowd surfers. I am not able to. Some girl just like fell all of her weight on my wrist.
Oh my god.
She wasn't like, it's anyone. You could be 80 pounds, you could be 280 pounds. Any amount of weight on my wrist is gonna damage me. And I broke my wrist and I had to go to the medic.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And now you guys can tell me I'm terrible or not, but like anytime a crowd surfer comes near me, I duck. I'm not helping them. You can fall. I don't care.
Well, dude, it's not your fault. You're 5 foot.
Most likely someone else is going to help them. That's going to be more help than me, but I refuse to help any crowd surfers. Forget all of you. I am not. And in so doing, I do not crowd surf because that karma is going to hit me hard.
Yeah, for sure. Hardcore scene rules. All scenes rule if we just pick somebody up if they fall down. A lot of bands and artists like say this like during their sets, or like if somebody is thoroughly injured, like they will stop the show and do it. There's plenty of examples. So all scenes rule. It's just like you just have to make sure that people are safe and stuff. So going back to conversation so we won't lose track and get derailed. So essentially this Live Nation reschedule, postpone, return situation has nothing to do with the When We Were Young festival. So like if COVID happened and it got canceled, I should be able to get my money back.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's what I'm saying. That was my first instinct for seeing this. I was like, okay, so long story short, we can definitely get rid of the conversation of like, if this show is canceled by COVID and there's like a 30-day period. So it says if an event is canceled, no action is required to obtain a refund. We will issue a refund to the original method of payment used at the time of purchase. Then it goes to say with reschedule, postponed. If an event is postponed, reschedule, or moved, your tickets are still valid. However, emails will be sent out to ticket holders notifying them for any available refund options for the event, the status of your event, and any other options available. And then it says if you have tickets to an event promoted by Live Nation that is postponed for more than 60 days and no rescheduled dates have been announced, a 30-day window for refunds will be open at that time. So, assumingly, you can get your money back, hypothetically, if this festival gets canceled. Maybe.
So what I think people are scared of is the festival not canceling, but like My Chem and Paramore canceling. Maybe not both of them, but like that's the thing. Like a lot of people are specifically going to go for My Chem and Paramore because like first I've never seen My Chemical Romance live. I would love to see them live. If I don't see them, I was going to go to Riot Fest, but I'm probably now just going to go to this. I've seen Paramore a handful of times, but they're so good live. But like there's a chance of them canceling, and they don't need to cancel the festival. They have 60 other bands.
Yeah,
but how
exactly.
many people are gonna be pissed? And then you can't get a refund. It is non-refundable.
Right. I mean that would suck, but I mean they would also do their best to bring some kind of like artist or band that's on the same tier, like kind of like Woodstock did when fucking the Beatles dropped and they bring out Jimi Hendrix, and people didn't give a shit. People wanted to see Jimi Hendrix anyways. So I mean, like, I that's just an example I'm using, but like, it also depends on like who they hire too for replacing a band if they do choose to drop out due to whatever the reasons. And I'm sure the protocols will eventually be strict with this whole situation of a festival. So I don't know. And then to get more into everything, like we want to dissect and stuff, the pre-sale prices, the prices alone, and what. Oh my god, dude! Why is VIP 12 grand? That is absolutely
it's
insane.
a cabana.
Yeah, but that's like like I don't know anybody. I can't fathom $1,200 to pay for a VIP when you get like a bottle of liquor and champagne.
I mean, if you have money, you have money. There's not. There are rich emo kids.
Oh, 100%. That own
So
like corporate companies or this and that and stuff. But hey, you know, like maybe you get to see some of your favorite bands, and like you get to like literally hang out with some of these bands right here, backstage on the main stage. Like, are you kidding me? But general admission is $224 with a $20 down payment. So this is a lot of question that people have been asking, and I think I figured it out with the tiers. So tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, it's a $10 difference for each tier. So if one tier is essentially like sold out, so when pre-sales go up, if the first tier is gone, then you just move to the second tier, I'm assuming.
I feel like that's what it probably is.
That's what I'm saying, because it's gonna sell on Friday. Like that's why.
So actually, Ticketmaster does this. Ticketmaster does this with tours. It's called dynamic pricing. It's a really fucked up thing that Ticketmaster does, but basically if they see, and this only happens with stadium shows, so you'll only see this with like bands like My Chem and Paramore.
Right, exactly.
But like if a show is starting to sell really well on sale, they'll start to hike up prices on their own.
Mm-hmm.
So if a general admission ticket was originally $30 and they see tickets selling really, really well, that $30 ticket will also become $40 and sometimes $50 and sometimes $60 for the same exact ticket.
Which is crazy too, because also somebody said like, what about scalpers? And I know I saw it somewhere. I might like look it up. Like this is 100% a fact, but it says that like on this, you know, the tickets, like you can't resell these. So
yeah, it says non-transferable.
Yeah, so scalpers cannot make profit off this. So like I'm gonna buy a ticket. If hypothetically like Shana and I get the pass and the green light to go do press at this festival, then like I can't sell my ticket to anybody. Like I would have to like figure it out how to do it with somebody that I know, but I can't sell on the internet.
I was like, yeah, you could sell it to someone you know.
That, but like I can't just put it on eBay or fucking some kind of website and be like, hey, I'm selling my festival ticket for this much. And that, I think that's like the best way to get rid of scalpers, because then it's going to make the whole festival a dud, because then nobody's going to buy the tickets.
Yeah, it just sucks. I would have really liked to be able to resell my ticket if need be, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. VIP is $4.99.
But then, and then I see a lot of people complaining about the actual price, and people going, "Well, Warped Tour was $40," and I was like, "Warped Tour had a lot of little bands that no one knew."
Mm-hmm.
Like, how many bands? Sometimes 100 bands will play a Warped Tour date. I don't know, like 75 of them you don't know, which is why Warped Tour was fun, because you could, you know, be introduced to bands that you've never heard of. But like everyone needs to think about how much one band cost, and then times that by 67.
Yeah, seriously, especially with these bigger bands. I've seen other festivals have their own resale forms, so that's possible. So this is something that like as like the days go on, the months go on, we're probably going to find out more information from this festival, considering pre-sales are on Friday. So there's no guarantee, and they're also assuming that pre-sales are going to sell out immediately, so we have to be prepared for that. I want to get drunk at the old head stage at Warped again. Dude, tell me about it. Seriously.
Oh my god, my old company was a part of Blue Ridge Fest. That was a mess.
Oh no.
That was terrible.
Oh no.
We weren't involved in all like the bad stuff. But like I'll never forget like being on emails and seeing everything that was going on, and I'm like, you have to be kidding me. My company got screwed over. I'm pretty sure we never got paid.
That's fucked up. That's really fucked up.
So you know what? Let's compare it to that. Let's hope it's not that. Like Firefest and Astroworld are so like top tier terrible. Let's do Blue Ridge. I like that. Let's hope it's not that.
Let's hope it's not Blue Ridge. I have no idea what happened at Blue Ridge, but I mean, we just want this to go.
Like, I mean, audio addiction can comment, but it was terrible. They didn't run the festival.
Oh my god, give me a break. Oh. That's insane. So, and then like with all this, so like with all the conversation that we've been going about it, like we've also, you and I have found like resources to where there's a lot of information going around. There's a lot of misinformation going around. And the information as we have is right now is 3 stages, 60 plus bands, 12 hours. And yeah, that's it.
Now 13 hours.
Yeah, now 13 hours. And now
multiple
also
stages.
Multiple stages. So everybody who came over from TikTok, if you were the person who commented that, like they say multiple stages now, like Shana looked it up real quick, like that is a fact. So it's not just 3 stages. Now there's gonna be multiple stages. So God only knows what that's gonna, bring about. I'm not gonna compare it to Warped Tour because, like you said, it's totally different in terms of the band and their price. But you could look at something like Aftershock, which had about 60 bands in the 2021 lineup over 4 days, 350.
So it was 60 bands total over 4 days.
But this is one day.
And like, but were their sets like super long, and was there like downtime? I mean, like, there's so many, you can do festivals so many different ways. I mean, you're gonna be really tired after this. If everything goes according to plan, like, as someone who is 30, yeah, you're gonna not want to do anything for the next 2 or 3 days.
So here's what I also have to take into consideration, considering like it's a 1-day thing and it's like basically a marathon with this festival. So they're putting up an opportunity for a hotel and ticket packages for 2 to 4 nights, but this is a 1-day festival. So why are you offering 2 to 4 days? Like, if I want to go see this festival personally, like I want to go see it within that day, maybe have an extra day to like cool off, and then maybe one more day just ready to get home. But that's it. Like 2 to 4 days, it's very interesting for a sales pitch.
So I'm
yeah, literally play poker for 2 more days. I'll do it. Fuck it.
Well, none. So the whole Aftershock thing, they won it. A festival wouldn't do it. Do I think it's right? No. I think if your main person is MCR and they drop off, you should. But no festival is going to, because the legality or the logistics of it would suck for finance to have to refund all those people. Yeah, it was never going to happen. I'm assuming MCR dropped because of COVID. But yeah, and I think that's why people are scared about this festival, because MCR has dropped like 4 festivals at this point.
Yeah, rescheduled. A lot of the European tours are rescheduling for 2023, but they have been one of the bands that have definitely pushed it back for sure.
Yeah, I mean, and then the 2 to 4 nights. Okay, so I looked into the hotel, just like clicked on the link. Mm-hmm. They most likely are going through a third-party company to do travel packages. And my old company did travel packages. And it's only 2 or 4. So it might just be they have to do that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But I mean, they're gonna add a second date. Like, there's no way they're not. I know you found what you found, but like the Lovers and Friends tour that was basically the same thing, but the hip hop version of this. As soon as the first date sold out, within like 20 minutes, they immediately added the second date.
Okay, so now that we're on that conversation, let's go to what I found. Now that we're here and we're all here. So, this is what I found. Here's the website for the festival. Okay, ticket sales and that, blah, blah, blah. I inspected it, and this is what I found. Second show date.
Went to the damn coding.
Second show date. Separate section title. It's under tickets. I don't know what this means. I mean, it could mean 2 things. It can mean they can add a second date, same bands, like whatever, like maybe a different day, like Sunday or something. Or it could also mean, what? Like they add more bands? Like, I don't think they would do that. Because, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, this is already what we've been given. So if you pay for the pre-sale and you get that, now you have an opportunity, and, like, they release a second date, why would they put a whole bunch of new bands on there? Because, like, oh, well, I want that one now. And then it's just going to become, like, a back and forth, like, argument, in a sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, what the fuck? Like, if I paid for a ticket, and I was like, these are the lineups, and then, like, the next one, it's like, let's just start spewing names, like, fucking Good Charlotte and you know, Simple Plan, they're headlining and all this shit. And it's like, fuck, I really want to see them, though. But you can't because you already bought a ticket for the pre-sale. So what does this mean? Second show date? Maybe it's going to be the same bands. I don't know, because you're buying one ticket for that day. It's not a 2-day pass. It's not a 3-day pass. This is for one day. So
there would be no marketing tactic behind it. It's just it's supply and demand. Like that's it. If like what was it? 500,000 people liked the Instagram post. If the cap is 250,000, again, I'm just making easy math for people. If the cap is 250,000, 250 of them go to day one, the other 250 go to day two. There's 500,000, they sold out both dates. It's supply and demand. If there is a need for, just like any other tour, like the Wonder Years. The Wonder Years had one show in Philly. It sold out in 2 seconds. Then they added a second date. Like that's just how it works.
Yeah.
Supply and demand, baby.
That's like bands like perfect example. So Dayseeker is going on their tour for their album Sleep Talk, and they're now they're selling out venues, but now they're selling out venues to where it's like they could possibly get bigger cap. So now they're moving from one venue to another, so they can fulfill that venue. So they're trying to fit as much people as possible. Got it. So they split the audience instead. I guess. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Yeah.
What? With the audience? Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing.
Okay.
Also, the people like venues will do an opposite. Like, if they're originally in like a 2,400 cap venue and they're only selling half that, they'll move to a smaller venue because of overhead cost.
Yeah, correct. So
yeah,
no, that's smart. It's logical. But interesting enough, I saw someone on Twitter post about it, and then I did my research as well, and I found it right where they posted it too, which is right here. Brianna. So she did this. She said, "What is this possible second date?" So I did the same thing, and boom, it's right there. So they're ready. Like, of course they're going to be ready for, like, this kind of technically broke the internet for, like, a whole, 10 hours? Like, my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram feed were full of this festival, like, flyer.
Yeah.
It was insane. It was absolutely insane. 60-plus bands split over 2 days. To be honest, like, I would not mind paying this money also for 2 days with all these bands split up into 2 days. I wouldn't mind that, too. So this is the information that they're providing us. So let's get into the misinformation. Nope. This is a band that I recorded on my podcast. They're called Northvale. They're from New Jersey. So let's not get into the mock draft yet. But so they said there's been some misinformation about apparently some of the bands didn't find out they were playing the fest. Okay, so Shana, you kind of debunked this when someone mentioned Census Fail in the TikTok live.
Okay, so this has been pissing me off because it has been a slow work week. If you don't know, shows keep getting canceled because of COVID in January. Mm-hmm. Shocker. So I've had a lot of time. So I saw something. I didn't see the Census Fail Buddy Instagram live, but I've been on TikTok for too long today. And someone was like, that's not what Buddy said. Buddy wasn't like, I didn't know about this. What festival is this? He was like, oh crap, I forgot we said yes to this, but I'm stoked to play. So like, yeah, like he had said like, oh, I didn't know we were on it, but it's because he forgot. Like, oh, it's Census Fail. Census Fail is probably played with 90% of these bands. And then it was like All American Rejects, and I think like I don't know if they just like didn't read All American Rejects Instagram post correctly, but like it was, I think, pretty sure it was supposed to be funny. It's like, oh, I guess we're playing this, but like
with all the bands, yeah, that was funny. Yeah. I'm pretty sure that was like very dry, sarcastic humor.
Right, and especially for someone like if Tyson has anything to do with their Instagram, that's his personality. What was it? Kellen?
Kellen?
I don't know. The story so far, one of them, they're members.
Whatever they are, yeah.
He tweeted, he was like, guys, this isn't a real festival. All these bands are just going to be played through the PA. But like, people took it seriously. He had to jump back on Twitter and go, guys, this is a joke.
That's
I'm like,
so funny.
everyone is so, oh my God, everyone's so annoying. No wonder why people hate the emo community. Like, we're fucking awful.
Well, we're so skeptical, I get it, but now it's getting to a point where it's like people are like making up.
I am heated.
Shana's
Sorry.
heated.
Like, this shit's pissing me off. Ugh.
Well, it's the fact that people are just like you said, they're just like we're saying, they're saying things that haven't come to fruition yet, but it's like, could it happen? It could happen, but it's like, let's enjoy the moment and like just, see where it goes. Like, I mean, I'm lucky and privileged and fortunate to be able to buy these tickets and, see what happens. So I don't know.
And let's just say it is Fire Festival. Like, let's just say it's an absolute dumpster fire. Well, we always call ourselves trash anyway, so we're just with the trash. We're just being thrown away with it. Yeah. But also, we're in Vegas. Like, we're not in some deserted island not having food or drinks. Like, if the festival sucks, go on the strip and get drunk and gamble all of your money away. I don't know. I mean, I really don't do that. Get drunk if you want, if you like alcohol. Don't gamble your money away.
I do know that there have been artists, like, and Tillian's a perfect example, from Dance Gavin Dance. He said he had no idea the lineup was this good.
But that's legit.
That's legit. I think these artists and these bands were sign me up for the drinking in Vegas. They definitely got like the green light, like, all right, this is what's gonna happen, like, this is it. You're probably opening up for MCR, and that's probably all they said in these emails or whatever. And then when like the lineup came out, it's like, holy shit, like, this is absolutely the opposite of what I thought this was gonna be. So yeah. And
like, some of those bands, you didn't have to do much selling.
Yes. There was no selling. Dude, there's no sponsorships. It literally got posted all throughout the internet. Like, every timeline that I had on social media was that flyer. Like, just, they did a good job of promoting it themselves.
Did you see how angry people are about Lil Huddy? Because it really gets me. I think it's hilarious. I don't care about Lil Huddy. I've never listened to Lil Huddy. I know who Lil Huddy is because, again, I'm on TikTok too much for a 30-year-old.
But so am I.
And all I have to say about Lil Huddy is I understand that this festival is very much for the elder emo, but the little emos also have mommy and daddy money, and they probably want them to come to the festival as well. So Lil Huddy is for the little emos.
How stoked are you for meeting me at the altar?
What?
How stoked are you for meeting me at the altar?
I've seen them live. They're great.
I know.
I'm assuming that they probably are going to sound better in a smaller room, so I'm happy I saw them when I did.
I've never seen them live. I want to see them live, but just as a group of like pop punk easycore like chicks coming up in the scene and making like a name for themselves is fucking awesome. They're killing it. They're one of my favorite bands right now. Easy.
You know who I'm most excited to see?
I mean, the Wonder Years, obviously.
What?
The Wonder Years, obviously.
No.
Although you're going to see them for your birthday, so I mean.
No, not anymore. I'm not going because of COVID. But.
Oh, it's frustrating.
Yeah.
No, I do not know who you want to see the most. Paramore? Dashboard?
No, come on. For Your Strong.
For Your Strong. Oh, duh. Oh, dude, that's crazy. I forgot they were actually on the lineup. Like, they're like an easycore staple, so it's like, dude, like, I completely forgot they were on this lineup. But we also just saw them.
My band.
We just saw them on the State Champs tour. So.
I could see them every day.
That is true. They are easily like your number one band.
Mine, Fall Out Boy. Then For Your Strong.
That and Fall Out Boy. Yeah. So where's Fall Out Boy? Where's Panic? Dude, that's what I'm saying. So imagine. Okay, so let's go back to that conversation. So imagine if like the second date's added. And they do add more bands, and the second date is Fall Out Boy and Panic at the Disco, and you already bought your ticket for this, you're going to be pissed. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to be pissed.
As someone who has an $18,000 credit card limit, I'm going to both days.
No regrets. Money is not real. Just fucking.
Money is not real. No. So a friend of mine said, money is not real. Emo is forever.
Wait, say that again?
Money is not real. Emo is forever.
Dude, they're not wrong.
I know that $18,000 credit card limit sounds insane, but I've also had it since I was 18. And I'm very good at like paying it off. It's very easy to get your credit card limit. Hi, Melanie.
Yo, what's up? First time chat, first time viewer. What's up, Mel? Dan did the cover art for my band CD 12 years ago. Hell yeah, that's fucking awesome. I love 4 Years Strong
Dan
so
did
much.
cover art? Wow.
I didn't know that. I saw
Yeah,
4 Years Strong at the Stone
cool.
Pony in 2010. Best show ever. Oh, is that
4
when
Years
they
Strong at the
released
Stone
Rise or Die
Pony?
Trying? I think that's when they released Rise or Die Trying. No, they did that in 08. Right?
First of all, I've never seen 4 Years Strong be spelled out like 4 as the number, and I really like that, and I'm gonna start to spell it like that.
I was wondering when the financial advice was going to start. I've only been waiting an hour for my lord. Do not take any financial advice from us at all. Like, we will just like say
No,
that
yeah,
right now.
no, I'm great. Wait,
No.
no, I am.
Don't say that. You don't want to give financial advice out.
This is how I see it as.
We're not selling crypto here, motherfuckers. We're just trying to go to an emo fest.
You have to be like, you have to have fun. You know, like that is my thing. You have to be able to have fun, but like pay your fucking bills. Like you don't want to be homeless just to go to Vegas.
No, certainly not.
So like, you know, I have I use my credit card for fun stuff and then pay it off when I need to. Like currently, Elder Emo CPA Twitch stream. You know, did you know that you have to have your master's degree to become a CPA? It's really fucked up. But yeah, just have fun. Like be responsible but have fun. That's it.
Okay.
There's my financial advice.
So I'm have no
really good
advice.
at music financials. I am.
It's technically your job.
It is my job. I need to be responsible for the money.
Quick topic, because we were going to go on to the next topic. What are the odds of all these bands playing their old discography? What are the odds of these bands being like? What are the odds of these bands like not being told through contract? I don't know what the contracts are. I don't know what it is. But what if most of these bands are going to play their old discography, like their throwbacks? Like, is that the intention for this festival?
I think if I hear anything from 2015 on, I'm going to throw a tantrum.
See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like it's very specifically niche to the point where it's like, hey, like this is like our music back in the day. Like, so Paramore would probably play their EP and then Riot and then something else. Thank you for the follow.
Paramore can play After Laughter. I'll let it happen.
That's fine. I don't care. Their entire discography is great. But you know My Chem will probably play Bullets, Three Cheers, Some Black Parade. Like are these bands going to pick the best of the best songs? Like, is A Day to Remember going to do, for those who have Heart and Homesick? I feel like a lot of these bands will be playing some of their biggest hits. Like, do you think that's like the whole niche of this whole festival?
I don't know. I'm hoping. Like, I don't want to hear anything new from A Day to Remember. That album was trash. Dance Gavin Dance. I mean, like, I guess at this point, Tillian has been in the band for a decade.
Isn't that crazy? So
I know.
crazy.
I can't believe that.
Love that, man.
The main is just so different from what they were in 2005 now. Neck Deep really has, like, some of these bands just haven't been around very long. So, like, Neck Deep probably is only, 2015 old. They probably started around that time.
Mm-hmm.
Who else probably started? The
Story.
I don't know how old like Royal and the Serpents is or Playa Royale. Story So Far is not very old. They're probably 10 years.
No,
you know what? I think all these bands are older than I think because I don't think I'm as old as I think.
So I just saw a lineup with main, left, and right stage with set times ranging from 20 to 90 minutes. Okay, so we're going to get into that conversation right now.
Oh,
so
is this what he saw?
Yeah, we're going to go into a mock that this Facebook group that, Shana, who is this Facebook group, by the way? The Festive
Girls Behind
Owl.
the Rock Show?
The Festive Owl.
Oh.
They have that mock, the mock set list that they created. Now, this is not guaranteed, obviously. This is something that they, came up with. But It's like it's in like a main stage, left stage, right stage. Looks like the idea is to have the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bands be 20 minutes, 25 minutes, 30 minutes, and then fucking My Chem and Paramore play for an hour and a half. See, this is where I would get conflicted. If I have to see My Chem, if I have to choose between My Chem and Paramore, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Like, I don't want to do that.
Like, that's not.
Understandably so.
Make it like, I don't know. Make it like Bring Me the Horizon and Paramore are playing against each other or something.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah, Sierra's lurking in the comments. What's up, Sierra? Sorry. There's a lot of people coming in right now.
Well, normally with festivals, the headliners are playing by themselves.
Okay.
So, I don't know. I don't know how this is going to work with the headliners. Everything else makes sense to me. And now if there's multiple stages, like, there could be a main stage, a left stage, a right stage, a north, south, east, west stage.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, they could separate those two stages in half and do what Warped Tour does.
These stages better have cool names like Warped Tour.
Oh, they need a Warped Tour name just to honor.
I need a Monster Energy stage.
Or Rockstar. Well, Monster is definitely bigger than Rockstar, but Rockstar was definitely like one of the other stages. Or God, remember?
I was gonna go on another tangent, but.
Well, they need. Well, the sponsors, I'm sure, will be the names of the stages, kind of like what Warp did with like Kia and Journeys and all of that. So, I mean, depending on like LimeWire stage.
Yes.
Limelight
stage, baby.
Limelight stage. Yeah, we're broke. I got no money. I can't sponsor this. LimeWire stage. Hey.
Money.
Or Napster, the Napster stage. Fuck.
I think we're the LimeWire age.
No, we definitely are.
Because, like, Napster was, like, when the social network was when Facebook first started.
Oh, yeah, 100%. So
my knowledge of that is literally the movie The Social Network.
Pirate Bay stage? Dude, fucking Pirate Bay, my God. It's like recording with Fruity Loops. It's like the same thing. LimeWire, Napster.
I should have a van stage. I want a van stage.
Throwing it back. Throwing it way back. Oh, dude, 100%. 100%. And then on top of that, we already talked about the second date. We already talked about the refunds. But, I mean, essentially it's like, because people were asking in the comments and then we just like went through with whatever the people were talking about in the comments. I thoroughly believe there's going to be another date added. I believe that it's going to probably be, announced immediately when pre-sales sell out. So I wouldn't be shocked at all. And Shana, you said you've seen it so many times before, so it's like,
yeah,
it's bound to happen at this point. But other than that, I get the skeptics. I get why people are a little like intimidated by the whole thing, but to be honest, it's real and it's gonna happen. And we're gonna have to wait until Friday to see how fast it sells out, and then wait for it to actually show up in October. So I don't know, but I really feel like there needs to be a lot of questions that should be answered. I get that, but like this festival isn't saying anything right now at all. So it's like we're basically just basing it off of like this website alone. So
and how this festival plays out is going to be totally dependent on how they want to run this festival. Are they going to have enough security? Are they going to have enough check-in people? Are they going to have enough water and food booths? Like, are they going to have enough emergency staff? Are they not going to, sell it out to the point people can't move? Are they going to make sure crowd surging doesn't happen? God forbid something like that, might happen. I mean, the build of a festival usually happens 2 to 4 weeks before the actual festival date. Because these are festival grounds, I don't know what's already built. I've never been to Vegas. I have no idea what these grounds look like. But yeah, it's going to be we could all be right. All these skeptics could be right. And it could be an actual shit show. Or it could be run really well. Someone made the joke of whoever did Firefest, he's out of jail now, and it's conveniently he's out of jail, and then this gets announced, and I'm like, that's hilarious. Love that.
Yeah, but that was also on an island, and those tickets were like hundreds of thousands of dollars, and were promoted by influencers like.
I didn't feel bad for those kids. Those were the stupid, entitled ass children that mommy and daddy pay for everything. Go suffer on an island for a weekend. You're fine.
Really like to survive.
Talk about your trauma to someone else.
Fuck off. I love how it says no selfie sticks, tripods, or narcissists. So what does that mean?
What?
No selfie sticks, tripods, okay, but it also says narcissist.
I think that's just a joke.
Like what? Like no, are they like implying like Brian Stars is not allowed to show up here? Because it seems like that's what it's like, kind of like coming down to.
Does that mean Jeffree Star's coming?
I fucking hope not.
Some millionaires.
Anti-influencer, no influencers, so I'm not allowed there either.
What's the other band? You know who they should have put on here? Breathe Carolina. Damn.
What about I Set My Friends on Fire?
This Chris D'Elia's creepy uncle, my guy, or my girl, or my person, whichever. Here's What We Aim For is also canceled. He is a
wait, really?
Turner sympathizer, and I witnessed it at their show in Philly. It was awful. I almost left the show.
Jesus Christ. The fuck is wrong with people?
We are the in crowd, though. Yeah. Agreed.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know you're finding out a lot. Do you know about Brand New?
I'm pretty sure they do. Or Front Porch Staff, dude. Come on, man. I'm pretty sure we know. How about Youth in Revolt? Do you know Youth in Revolt?
During the Brock Turner case, he went online and was like, why would you ruin this kid's life? Bloody, bloody. Wait, you didn't know about Brand New? I am so sorry.
Dude, how'd you not know about Brand New?
But the Brock Turner case, yeah. So Sean went on this also, like rant about how Brock Turner really isn't that bad. And then his PR was like, what the fuck are you doing? And made him make this statement. And then at their Philly show, it was like super apparent Sean does not like women. So, yeah, you can like Cute Is What We Aim For if you want. They're not like canceled, but like, yeah, that was awful for me to experience at a show.
Jesus Christ, that's so fucked up in general. I mean, like, our scene's already toxic as it is, so like we just need to kick them the fuck out and just like not talk about it anymore. And yeah, Josh is out of
super dumb move.
Josh is out of A Day to Remember, so that's it.
Josh left the band.
It took long enough, but he left the band. It took too long, but he left the band. And his statement was kind of fucking just as toxic as the whole situation is. So, whatever, dude. Like,
does anyone not remember Ollie Sykes peeing on a girl? So,
what about that one chick that peed on a girl? That one chick peed on a girl, on a person, but they gave him consent. So did Ollie give that girl consent? Probably not. That's fucked up.
If that's what you're into, go ahead. If you want to be peed on, you want to be peed on.
I guess if you say yes and you're like literally piss on my face, like whatever. But when you told me that about Ollie Sykes, my mouth dropped. I was like, I had no idea.
Imagine the new date is an elder metalcore date, like Attack, and Asking Alexandria, and all of those bands.
Bruh.
Yeah. If I could have like a playover of if someone. I need a front to back suddenly came sudden whatever that is.
I guess it's not fake about Ollie. I don't know. There's a lot of things out there that like are definitely real, but it's so easy. Is
it fake? I've heard it so much that I don't even know if it is. Like, mind you, that came out when I was probably 15, 16 years old. So like if you want to tell me it's actually fake, I would not believe you. So
you're not going in the pit in this festival at all?
Huh?
You're not going in the pit at all for this show?
You broke up. I'm sorry.
You're not going in the pit at all?
You keep breaking up.
Do I really? Oh, no. That's okay.
I don't know if anyone else.
Yeah, I know. No, I know. I'm sure everybody else can hear me, but I'm definitely going in the pit for this. Like, it depends on, like, who I'm seeing, though. Like, I don't know how the stages are going to work out right now. They said multiple stages, so that's good. Let me see if I can try to find the multiple stages like situation like while we're on here before like we get.
Oh yeah, I can tell you where it is.
You're like back, that, dude? Danny, I said, are you Shane? I said, are you going into the pit when you first show up to the festival? And I just like. Circle pit. I fucking love that video, dude.
I also read Ali is Oil.
Ali is Oil. Hard to keep track of all the cancel band these days. Yeah, you're fucking not right, dude. Or you're not wrong. Fuck.
Yeah, it is hard. It's very hard.
It's very hard.
It's such a shame.
And you know what's the crazy thing too is like I just made a TikTok like not too long ago. Also, everybody, thank you for like watching and stuff. Like if you like what we're doing, we do more stuff on the podcast where we have it on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, Limelight Podcast, Shana's handle, PowerPoint Punk, and mine is Geo Powell with 3 L's. The crazy thing is that a lot of these bands have 20-year albums coming up, so it's like Newfound Glory makes sense, My Chem makes sense, Take It Back Sunday makes sense. Like, who was the other one? Good Charlotte, which is why I was so surprised that Good Charlotte was like not on this bill at all.
Avril Lavigne's first album came out 20 years ago today, or this year.
Really?
Yeah, I was listening to an interview with her and Elvis Duran. Yeah, she said that, and I was coming home from the gym, and I was like, I turned the music down, or I turned the interview down, and I was like, 20 years? And then I'm like, oh shit, I was in 5th grade. That makes sense.
Nope, that does make sense. Oh my god, dude, we're getting old. Fuck, we're getting old.
Yeah, it says it. Okay, wait, go up. It says it, tickets. The person that was talking to me, not tickets, just kidding. The actual like GA part.
Okay.
If you
General
go to
admission right here,
click on general admission, it says
multiple
performances.
stages. Here we go. Let me highlight it real quick when I get into this. Okay, cool. So multiple stages at the Las Vegas Festival grounds, which I do remember it being saying 3 stages entirely. So that's a game changer. Also the game changer with the second date being added as a show date, which is very interesting to me. I think that was probably one of like, I hope somebody clips this and I'll clip it myself and I'll put it out there on the internet. But dude, like that's a pretty big move from that person who found that code, because it's just kind of inevitable at this point that they're going to be throwing like a whole nother day for the show, whether it's like the same bands and like you take some off and add on. I don't know what they're going to do, but it's definitely going to happen. I'm sure, like 99% sure that's going to happen.
Also, $250 makes sense.
Could you, dude? That makes so much sense. These bands are top tier. Like, what do you think these guarantees are? Like, these guarantees are easily like 6 digits for some of the bands. Like Paramore and My Chem are probably getting paid like $100K for a guarantee.
Paramore's getting paid around $500,000.
See, that's what I'm saying, dude. And like that is like that's gonna happen. And then, like once you start to trickle down and such, like it's you know it's a very expensive lineup. So to have them at 250 is not really a big of a deal. My thing is what we were talking about earlier.
Charges were dropped against Ali Sykes because of a lack of evidence, FYI. So, Sludge Lord, I don't think it was fake, but I don't think it's I don't know. You decide.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to believe, I guess. My friend sent me. I
believe I'm a real boy.
Sent me the thing.
Oh, no shit, really? Okay, cool. Who, Mel? What's up, Mel?
Melanie sent it to me.
Dude, she's the goat.
She goes, so it says numerous versions of the alleged incident have been posted online. So the version that I have actually could very well be wrong.
For the chat, if you had to add one band to this lineup, who would it be? Just one band. Dude, that makes so much sense. I really want to see either Good Charlotte or Simple Plan live, because I've never seen one of them live. I've seen Yellow Card. I've seen Sum 41. Surprised Underoath isn't on here?
Yes, Fall Out Boy.
Fall Out Boy 100%.
Yeah.
They nailed the head, though. You know what's crazy, too? They have Seosin, and that, dude, I freaked out. What if they got Cove and Anthony at the same time for this show? North Star. Fuck.
I would think that if Circa was on there, because then he could easily slip into a Seosin song. Yeah,
true. But Circa's not as classic as Seosin is. You know what I mean?
No.
So
Boys Night Out would have been cool.
That was like, I had a conversation with somebody at the Dance Gavin Dance show, the one where you dropped off those cue cards for me. Someone said like,
where I was hungover and couldn't attend the show.
Boys Night Out, yeah, that would make sense. Boys Night Out should be on here. Dude, like someone said, like when Polyphia and Animals as Leaders changed those shows or whatever, they were like surprised. I was like, yeah, Dance Gavin Dancer is bigger than Circa. They're like, Wait, you think Dance Gavin Dance is bigger than Circa? I'm like, oh, they're 100% bigger than Circa.
They're
I was like,
100%
I was like,
bigger.
Dance is a cult, dude. Have you seen these people? They're like, I've never met so many gatekeepers in my entire life in that fucking group of people alone. Like, on one Facebook page, dude. Like, what? Oh my god.
I have a Dance Gavin Dance tattoo.
Dude, I love DGD so much.
I have a happiness tattoo.
Oh, let's go. Lorna Shore. Lorna Shore, dude, shut up. Now you're just trolling. Get the fuck out of here, Zach. Fucking dickhead. Now you know what deathcore is, pussy. Well, followers, primes, and viewers on. I have no idea.
No, they are not. Motion City is a great freaking band. They are wonderful people, and Justin Pierre has never done anything bad in his life. I don't know if that's true, but I would like to believe so.
I'm surprised like they didn't reach out to people like Jack's Mannequin or Thrice or Armor. Is Armor for Sleep on here? Yeah, Armor for Sleep is on here. Okay.
You can't write a song called Everything Is All Right and then be bad people.
Everything is all right. Yeah. They're all great people. Which I think they're like underrated for who they are as a band. Like I never really saw them get like extremely mainstream from their discography. Dude, Manchester Orchestra makes so much sense too. But yeah, this whole lineup is absolutely incredible. Like I'm so stoked. It's a shame that we're seeing so many people like get butthurt and there's nothing wrong with being skeptical and like kind of being like leery with this, with like the whole situation, how it just like magically appeared at thin end and we're all fucking like, you know, doubling down on this and like there might be some weird shit going on, but I'm just being optimistic. I really am. I think this tour is gonna be great. This festival.
Wait, can we talk about the Riot Fest shade?
Yeah, so what happened with that?
It was really funny. So Riot Fest tweeted, that was like something like a festival isn't one day or something. And I'm like, you're just mad because they have the same headliner as you. Like, calm yourself.
What was this, on Twitter?
Huh?
I said, where'd they post this, on Twitter or Facebook?
Oh yeah, if you go to Riot Fest and you can find it.
On Twitter?
It's really funny. I was cracking up.
They're just salty.
They're so salty.
They're salty that this fucking festival is fucking huge. Like, you can't go to the festival.
Where is it? Oh, wait, hold on. It's no. Go down.
Okay, I was gonna say. I was already like.
Wait, you went too far.
Ooh. Oh, it's an actual tweet.
Stop. There we go, right there.
One day is not a festival, it's just a long ass concert. Why anyone would defend any musical festival or brand on social media is very funny and normal. A lot of cartoon avatars are mad at me today. Oh, you mean NFTs? A lot of NFTs are mad at you today.
It's very funny. Like I don't. It's like, yes, I wish Movements was on the lineup. I freaking love Movements. I'm also very upset that they're touring with. Who are they touring? I think, was it Turnstile? I don't want to see Turnstile. I just don't care. If you like Turnstile,
you can figure it out. Turnstile's good. I do like Turnstile.
Yeah, no, that's fine. They're just not my cup of tea. But I love Movements. Oh.
I think the only, like I said, I think the only bands that they're missing on this showcase is literally just Good Charlotte or Simple Plan. And to be honest, Simple Plan for me would be number one, considering how like relevant the band is still, and how they just released a single, and Pierre is very into the whole music scene with up and coming artists like such as Chad Tepper and like a bunch of other people who are like, you know, that he sees a lot of like growth in those artists. So, and he just kind of promotes them for free, whatever. I'm seeing that in May after Sad Summer Fest got canceled.
I'm so sorry. I'm reading.
Movement? You're seeing Movements?
No, Sad Summer got canceled? I thought Sad Summer happened.
Do you think Linkin Park will ever play a show ever again? Because I don't.
Are you making a Chester Bennington dead person joke?
No, I'm being serious.
Oh. Well,
no, I'm not kidding at all. Like, do you think they'll ever play a show ever again? Because ever since the tribute, they have never played a show.
Okay. I don't want them to.
What, Linkin Park?
Yeah, want you to continue without Chester.
It's hard. It's hard for the whole band,
You could
dude.
do it. Creed or bust.
Creed or bust. Yo, that flyer that went all over the place. It's like, check out this lineup. And it's like Creed. It's literally just all Creed.
And they did what Limp Bizkit too, which was good.
Yeah,
I've seen Limp Bizkit live. Very good.
I wish I saw him live. I had a lot of friends that were supposed to go see them and Spirit Box out in New Jersey, and then that got canceled because of COVID. So that was really shitty. Yo, what about Forever the Sickest Kids?
Get canceled because of COVID.
I wish Forever the Sickest Kids was on this, but I don't think they're in. Like, I don't think they play music anymore. I know one of them is like a producer or something, but I know like they don't play.
Jonathan Cook is a realtor, and he is balding, and he looks like a 42-year-old dad.
That hit him hard. We should create a butt rock concert. I'm all for that. A butt rock festival. Oh, Forever the Sickest Kids. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Forever the Sickest Kids would just totally make sense, but like their time was so short. Like they had like a shelf
I want a modern baseball reunion show so bad.
That or Man Overboard.
Well, they were going to do it, and then they canceled it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's so hard. It's hard to see our bands not play anymore. Ooh, I'm actually really stoked for Paris. That's actually a band I really want to check out live. I've always wanted to see them since they started going like viral back in like 2015, 16.
Yeah.
I think they're fucking awesome. Also, do you think Rise Against would make sense on this festival?
Who?
Rise Against.
Yeah, why not?
See, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. So if they add a second date, they better not fuck it up and like change all the headliners because there might be some bands I want to fucking see that. Say Anything reunion. Oh yeah, 100%. I don't know what they're doing either. Every Avenue. I mean, they basically.
Stop! Don't.
I'm sorry.
I love Every Avenue so much.
Dude, I'm thinking of like all of those emo bands that I used to like play on my CD player or my iPod back in the day.
Yeah, No Newfound Glory.
Wait. No. They're on here.
Newfound Glory's not on here.
Yes. Wait. I thought they were.
Bayside is.
Bayside's amazing live. I cannot wait to see them.
Acceptance.
Census Fail. No. I thought Newfound Glory was on this. Are you fucking
Front
kidding
Bottoms
me?
would be good too.
Fuck, dude. Front Bottoms would be awesome, but damn it, I really thought Newfound was on this. I don't know why. Maybe it was like the assumption that like they make so much sense to be on this lineup, but I guess not.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of bands.
Yeah, there's a lot of bands. The more you look at it, the crazier it like seems too good to be true. And I think that's why a lot of people are like, holy shit, like there's no way. Like, there's no way. But yeah, there's a way. When there's a will, there's a way. And you have millions of dollars to throw on a festival like this, there's definitely a way. 100%.
I do wonder who's funding it though. Not me.
Not me either. Fuck that.
I'm surprised the Kings are on it. They're with his anti-vax shit.
Yes. I know. I was like, come on, dude. Like, don't be such a fucking fraud. And then they put him on the tour and shit. I'm like, oh. Also, Mayday Parade's on and they're a little racist. So.
Did Bayside lose a band member to a car crash? Did they?
I'm not sure. I have never heard that in my entire life. I could Google
I know that, like, the Ghost Inside, he lost his leg, right? And then he had to learn how to play drums with one leg.
Dude, I'm so glad he's able to drum again. So he lost his leg. Most of the band members got beat up. I mean, they all survived, but like a lot of the touring like roadies like passed away. Like it was a really fucked up situation. That was so
Saudi Prince
so fucking sad.
Is a closet emo and funding it. I love that.
Bayside drummer killed in auto accident. Billboard.
Oh shit.
John Beats.
He was 31.
That's so sad. Get out my
When
face.
was that? Rude.
31. 2005.
Oh my god.
I had no idea this was a thing. The band was en route to Salt Lake City as part of the Never Sleep Again tour with Hawthorne Heights, Silverstein, and Aiden. Wow, that's so fucked up. I had no idea. Upcoming shows.
Oh my God, that was okay. So in 2005, I was 13 or 14, I was in eighth grade. And my mom told me that I had to pick the tour. I could either go to this tour or the Black Clouds and Underdogs tour. And I liked Hawthorne Heights like a ridiculous amount at that time. And so I chose the Black Clouds and Underdogs tour, which was Fall Out Boy, All American Rejects, Hawthorne Heights from first to last. From first to last would have been good.
Valencia, see, I don't think Valencia was that big enough to get on something like this, but I do agree. I think they would be a great fit on here.
From first to last.
Yeah, dude, Sonny would come back and do this in 100%. If Bring Me the Horizons on here, that would make so much sense. Another thing too, my friend Tiff says she's surprised asking Alexandra's now on here. I was like, if only they played like the first two albums, Stand Up and Scream and Reckless and Relentless, I can get that. But Danny Warstomp does not want to play those albums ever. Like, he is not into the screaming like now they're into like dad rock, metal, radio metal, some country twang shit.
I don't know who Chris D'Elia's creepy uncle is, but for them to say Houston Calls makes me feel like they live in this area. Because I feel like no one knows who Houston Calls unless they live in like South Jersey area.
Seriously. And Hit the Lights makes sense too, because I just saw them like not too long ago, like almost like 2018. So like they would make sense to be on this tour. Oh, I want to see Pierce the Veil so badly with them coming back and they're in the studio. See, that's another thing too. Like Paramore, Pierce the Veil. I can't stand the new AFI, but there are some bands on here that are releasing new material and then going on to tour, and then they're gonna play this festival. You know what's also really cool? I don't know if you were a big fan of the Color Morale, Shana, but the drummer is now the drummer for Census Fail, so that's pretty cool. So
I've interviewed the Color Morale before.
You know why I thought Newfound Glory? Because Boys Like Girls is on here, and for some reason I correlate the two, but it's a weird thought process that I have in my head. But now it doesn't make sense for Boys Like Girls to be on here and not Newfound Glory.
I know.
But if I had to choose Paramore over Newfound Glory, I'm choosing Paramore in like a heartbeat. So.
Oh, played a lot of shows there and did our EP and LP out of Philly, so know that scene well. That makes sense.
Fuck yeah, let's go, dude. I love the Philly scene. I just went to a underground show called the G Spot out in Delco, dude.
The G Spot.
Yeah, that was the first time I was there. It was the very first time I was there. It was like $5 at the door, BYOB.
Was it Goalkeeper?
No, it was with What Makes Sense. But I went to the Goalkeeper show after that, shortly after, which they were playing in a bar in New Jersey. But you just got married, so you were having the best time of your life. Whereas I was at a dive bar watching Goalkeeper play music. So I'm going to their free show though in February. Are you gonna go to that?
Yeah, if month end doesn't prevent me.
Are they signed? I'm gonna play their music real quick. I'm gonna shout them out. Can we play Goalkeeper music? Are they signed?
Yes, but I don't. It's okay.
Dude, I could listen to them all fucking day. They are also on my playlist if y'all want to check it out. It is called The Next Generation of Pop Punk featuring Magnolia Park and First and Forever. And before we sign off, this is what I also have to say, and I can't play Magnolia Park because they're signed. Like, I hope that, you know, the idea of this is we get a second date, which we kind of have some valid evidence. It's not concrete, but it's valid. And the situation is like, there are some bands that I really, really want to be on there. And I think Magnolia Park would probably be the best bet to be on this festival, considering they did Silent Night, considering they did Emo Night Las Vegas. Like, this band is changing the future of pop punk, Magnolia Park. And if nobody's ever heard of Magnolia Park yet, just go on TikTok, go to their Spotify, whatever, dude. This band's absolutely incredible. Like, they're changing the game for pop punk. So, I don't know. I would like to see them play this festival. For sure. But
yeah, we don't want new people.
The what? We don't want new.
I don't want new bands on this.
I do. I want to see Magnolia Park blow up. They kind of are. Okay, I'm gonna go listen to all the oldies the rest of the night. Good show. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate you, Chris D'Elia's creepy uncle. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. This was awesome. What a great way to like kick off the week, dude. This got me so hyped up for the festival in general. Like, I can't wait to get my hands on one of these pre-sale tickets. Like, I'm stoked.
I hope I get one.
Yeah, seriously. And that's the other thing, too. Like, if I get one, like, now I gotta go find an Airbnb that hopefully doesn't fucking sell out. I know nobody in Vegas. So.
Ronnie Radke's a terrible human being as well, so we don't. How to Life All Universe.
Yeah, that's okay. We won't mention him.
Ronnie Radke hates women.
Yeah, and he doesn't care. He also made a song about cancel culture. Yeah, dude, thanks for stopping by.
Well, Ronnie actually said that he doesn't want women to lip sync his songs on TikTok. Like, it's not for them. Like, I don't know. Like, who? God, what a.
Are you fucking
And I love
stupid?
Escape the Fate, that the first album, or the one with Situations on it. But like, man, what an awful person.
Yeah, it's rough. We have a rough industry, but so
I'm sorry for killing every vibe.
Yeah, no, it's okay. There's a lot of people that need to be educated. It's like it's shitty how many times you have to repeat it, but these are all facts that are coming out. So I mean, these are all facts. It doesn't matter. So the When We Were Young festival, October 22nd, Saturday in Las Vegas, Nevada. I am stoked for it. There's a lot of people on the internet that are stoked for it. There's a lot of people on the internet that are not stoked for it. But this is all the evidence that we have, and I think it's going to be a great time. So let's be optimistic and like see where the fuck this goes.
And tell all your friends to stop complaining.
Yeah, dude. Like, come on, don't kill my vibe. Like, I have to go to my 9 to 5 and then fucking cry when I'm at my 9 to 5, and then I come home to see this shit so I can pre-order, and I want to be fucking happy and down in October. Like, come on, dude. Don't kill our fucking fun. Shit. Great podcast stream. Thanks, brother. Sweet.
All right, everyone, go listen to Bearings as well. If you're gonna listen to Goalkeeper, listen to Bearings too.
Yeah, seriously. And if you guys want to come back,
and Magnolia Park.
And Magnolia Park. If you want to come back for more, you can follow us on all streaming platforms for the podcast: YouTube, Spotify, Apple. Links in my bio. Links in anything that you see for the bios between Shana and myself with GeoPal, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. You guys know what's up. So I appreciate all of you. This is going to be a fun festival, and hopefully I'll see most of you out there. And you'll probably see me on your For You page. So let's keep throwing out those fucking underground bands because they so deserve it. And Shana, thank you for the insights, because this was like a lot of help from your side of things with the business touch. So
thanks.
Definitely needed your input.
I'd love to I want to do something with TikTok and like educating people, because this Wildlife is doing it and it's really cool, but they only know the musician part of it.
Yeah, that's true. Also, Shana's gonna get her own segment soon. We're still figuring it out, but she's gonna interview vocalists and strictly talk about lyrics and songwriting. That's gonna be coming out soon. Can't wait for that. Cool. All right, fam. Thanks for checking it out for the podcast and for the stream and everything. Hope you have a great rest of the week, and good luck on Friday with the pre-sales. Emery as well. Damn, yeah, Emery. Fuck.
Emery would be really good.
Dude, no way. But let's hope there's a second date for this when the pre-sales sell out, and everybody, good luck on Friday.